Hey everyone,
Hello.
it's Caitlin and Dylan, and
That's me.
welcome to another video. Today we're going to be doing a what we eat in a day video as vegans, but we're going to be doing a day inspired by what
I ate back in the day in high school.
Yeah, so I did a video on my channel with just me, what I ate in high school, but I grew up as a vegetarian, so it wasn't that hard to veganize anything, but you grew up a little differently, right?
Yeah, I grew up with really no restrictions. So, yeah, we're gonna.
You ate a lot more like meat and dairy, and so we're going to be recreating some of his favorite meals that he ate growing up in high school, but with a vegan twist.
Veganized.
And I think it's going to be a day of some really yummy food.
Should be.
Should be, as long as I can figure out how to make it. All right, Dylan.
Yes.
What would you normally eat for breakfast?
Well, I went to school like most people in high school. So I was always in a rush in the morning. So I'd hop out the shower. I'd get some OJ, not freshly squeezed like this one. And I get some Eggos, but these aren't Eggos.
We found a vegan and gluten-free version, and we even found dark chocolate chip. They have a plain one too.
And I love the chocolate chip. If I didn't have chocolate chip, I'd put chocolate chips on it. So we got these, and I would lather some nut butter and sometimes bananas. And sometimes I do maple syrup, but today we're just gonna stick with this.
So we're gonna make peanut butter and banana chocolate chip waffles for breakfast. And I would have bought orange juice, but we didn't have any, and I happen to have oranges, so that's why I squeezed it. But this is going to be our breakfast.
Stirring and stirring and stirring my nut butter.
So now Dylan is going to show us how to deck out your waffle.
First, stir your nut butter. Then, take a fat dollop of nut butter and spread it on your waffle. Lay it on nice and thick. Option to mix in some maple syrup here if you're feeling sugary. Then, take some nanner, slice it up,
and deck it out.
and deck it out.
Nice. Here we go. Oh. Pretty good. I used to eat Eggos in high school, but I would just eat them plain. So it's pretty cool that you decked them out. Did we pass for breakfast? Okay, so next up, we're gonna be tackling lunch. So stay tuned for that, except you guys will see in like 2 seconds. 1, 2, go.
We're at Chipotle. In high school, we had vendors from different restaurants in the area come to our high school. So we had a Moe's and Hunan, which is like a Chinese restaurant. Moe's is Mexican, and like pizza, different stuff. So a lot of the times I either got fried rice from the Asian place or a burrito or like a taco bowl from Moe's. So there's not Moe's on the West Coast. We're going to Chipotle.
Nice. People are watching me, but it's fine. This is my job, I guess. It is my job. Okay, we're at Chipotle. We got our burrito bowls. We got the veggie burrito bowls. Wow, look at the pretty sunset. We got the veggie burrito bowls. Dylan got double beans, brown rice. Does it look similar to Moe's or
Kind of. Moe's is bigger.
This one's a little small. It just depends on your location.
Yeah.
We also got some chips
And some guac.
and guac.
And then I used to drink like Dr. Pepper or Cherry Coke in high school, so we got this Dr. Kombucha probiotic soda kombucha thing. Yeah, we're gonna see how it is. We've never tried this before. It tastes like almost exactly like Dr. Pepper. It's like sweeter for sure.
Oh, really?
It's definitely a lot. Yeah, it's a lot sweeter, but in general, it tastes a lot like Dr. Pepper.
Got it? Okay. We got this. We didn't get this at Chipotle. We got it at a grocery store beforehand.
It tastes sweeter than.
Doesn't taste sweeter. There's stevia in it. That's the difference.
Yeah.
It kind of tastes like a diet Dr. Pepper.
Cool.
Pretty good. Yep. Okay, let's eat. We are back. We went grocery shopping and took our dogs for a walk while we were out. So we're back home now. It's a little bit later. We are going to do a workout, but I'm a little hungry and Dylan's a little hungry. So we're going to have a snack. We're each going to have some apples, which Dylan said he did eat in high school.
Yeah, I've been eating these my whole life, so, you know.
Wow. Okay, tonight for dinner, we are going to make, what are we making, Dylan?
Chicken piccata.
Chicken piccata. So Dylan's family,
My mom.
well, I was saying your family in general, they're all very good cooks. So I feel like he had a lot of good food growing up. So this is Julie's chicken piccata, aka his mom's. And his mom would make this at least once a month, right?
Around that, yeah.
Ish. And Dylan said it was one of his favorites. So I grew up as a vegetarian. I've never had chicken piccata before, but I did some research online and Julie actually shared her recipe with us. So we're going to be making her variation of it, but vegan and gluten-free. So the first step was to figure out what we were going to do for chicken. And I actually found these Gardein, I found these Gardein chicken cutlets. They are already seasoned for chicken scallopini, but did you know scallopini and piccata have the same seasonings, but piccata is breaded and fried? So it works. And actually, they even have instructions on how to make chicken piccata with this on the back, but we're going to ignore that and follow Julie's recipe. But we found these, and there are 4 cutlets in the bag, and they're already pretty thin, so I don't think we need to pound them to thin them out. And we're just going to bread them and then fry them like traditional chicken piccata. And I actually found these on Milk Guys, which is a really cool website that sells all vegan products. So they have frozen stuff and non-perishable stuff. We got these, and we also got this vegan butter from there. And yeah, it's really cool if you want to try out new products that aren't in your area. So I'll put a link below if you guys want to check it out. But we got our chicken. We're going to bread it. We're going to use brown rice flour. I added some salt, pepper, and Julie adds garlic powder as well. So we're going to mix this up, dredge our chicken. She uses an egg and almond, or like egg and milk traditionally. But I looked online and a lot of places just dredge the chicken, and I think it's wet enough. So if the flour sticks, I'm not going to use anything, but if I need to, I'll use almond milk. And so we're going to dredge that, fry it in half butter, half oil. So we're going to use our cultured vegan butter. This stuff is really, really good. And we're going to use some olive oil to pan fry it. Oh, and in the meantime, I coated some asparagus in olive oil, added salt and pepper. We're going to put that in the oven. And we're also going to serve it over pasta. So we got this organic yellow lentil and brown rice pasta from Trader Joe's. Usually uses linguine, but close enough as spaghetti. And so we fry our chicken, then we take the chicken out, then we use the brown butter and oil to make the sauce. And Julie likes to add mushrooms to her sauce, so that is one variation from traditional chicken piccata. We're gonna add that. We got lemon juice, we got capers, we got some dry white wine. She recommends Sauvignon Blanc. And we got some arrowroot powder to thicken it up, but you could also use flour as well. And then we garnish it with some parsley. Oh, and she also likes to add red chili flakes for a little extra kick. So I'm winging it. Let's see how this goes. I'm using my big pan so I can fry all the chicken at once. We're going to start by adding our vegan butter, melting that down. I'm going to lower the heat a little. I'm going to add some oil. And it calls for a lot, so we're just going to go with it. The oil and butter have melted. I dredged the chicken in the flour mixture. Now we're going to fry it for about 3 minutes on each side until golden. Well, it was sizzling before. It'll be fine. Should be hotter, but we're going to roll with it.
Sizzling now. Chicken's going strong. And putting the pasta in.
Okay, time
The
to
flip.
Removing the chicken onto a plate for now. And first I'm going to start by sauteing the mushrooms and the capers in this browned butter mixture. Just until the mushrooms soften a little bit. And I just think it would be good to already cook them with the capers. So the arrowroot powder, you need to mix it with water to make a slurry. But I'm just going to go ahead and add it to this lemon juice and wine mixture now. And then whisk it. So that way we won't get any clumps in the mixture. And then now I'm going to deglaze the pan. I'm going to add in some lemon to make it extra lemony. And I'm also going to add the chili flakes. And then let this cook down until the white wine cooks off. Okay, our mushrooms have mostly cooked down. They just need a little more. So I'm going to add this back into the sauce so it gets a little saucy. And our pasta finished cooking, so we just rinsed it with cold water. And the asparagus is pretty much done in the oven. We're just going to keep it in to the last minute so it gets optimum crispiness. But this is looking pretty good. Does it look like chicken piccata, Dylan, with mushrooms?
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Missed a few steps. But I put the pasta on the plates, put our chicken piccata on top, garnish it with a little freshly chopped parsley. And I'm just going to add asparagus. And we are good to go. And we normally eat off of bigger plates, but I want to take a picture of this. So we're eating off of tiny plates because it looks better. It makes the plate look more full.
The final test.
We're crouching on our counter. The camera is currently on rolled paper towels. That's the asparagus. Also, we're having wine, which Dylan totally had in high school every night.
Every day.
Chicken piccata too.
Wine tastes exactly how I did in high school.
Oh, nice.
Now, we'll see about the chicken piccata.
How was the asparagus?
The asparagus tastes like pretty much, I mean, that's pretty much what
Wow, this chicken looks like pretty realistic.
Yeah, it does.
I don't know if it's not gonna focus. No, it's on my face.
It's on your face. There you go.
I don't think that's gonna work, but just trust us. It looks realistic. I like it. It's like, when I first tried it, the sauce is very lemony, but with the chicken, it balances out well. Mm-hmm. And the copious amounts of oil and butter.
Yeah. The sauce is really similar to how my mom's was.
How's the chicken? Did you try it yet?
Yeah, I tried it. It's pretty good. It's
not as tough as chicken.
Yeah, well, depends on how the chicken's cooked. But, yeah, it's pretty good, I'd say, overall.
Would you eat this again?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good vegan version?
Yeah.
How would you rate it out of 10?
The chicken itself or the meal?
The meal.
8.
Okay.
How would you rate it out of 10?
80%, that's not very good.
Out of 10? 8's
That's like
good.
a B minus.
No, it's not. 8's good.
I feel like I failed.
No, you didn't.
That's very good then?
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Can I get an 85%?
Sure. 8.5.
It's dark.
I'm full.
Do you still want dessert?
We're going to have a piece of chocolate.
I just broke the chocolate bar. So let me see.
We're going to have a piece of broken chocolate.
A piece?
Or 2.
We have some...
So the background.
Yeah, tell the story, Dylan.
My dad and mom, but my dad was the one that got mad at me. They had a chocolate stash of nice bars of chocolate, dark chocolate. And I've always really liked dark chocolate. So after they would go to bed, I'd steal their chocolate. And I'd
sneak upstairs and find all their secret hiding spots.
And they go to bed around like 10:30. It's about 10:45. Time to steal some chocolate.
Yep. So, how did it feel, Dylan, to eat all of some of your high school favorites in a day?
It was so great to do it and not go to high school.
Accurate. What was your favorite meal of the day?
The chicken piccata for sure. It was good.
Oh, nice. That's the only one I made.
It brought me back.
Aw.
I didn't think I'd ever have chicken piccata again.
Well, there you go. Yeah. So you have been vegan since the beginning of this year, 2019.
Mm-hmm.
And then before that...
January 3rd.
January 3rd. And then before that, you ate eggs and seafood?
Yeah. So
Oh, sorry. I'm like totally not putting you on the thing.
Probably like 5 years ago, I gave up beef and pork. And then I did that for a couple of years because I felt good eating just like white meats and seafood and eggs. Like I felt a lot better after just giving up like beef and pork, red meats. And then I gave up chicken and turkey in the beginning of 2018. And I ate seafood and eggs for the entirety of last year. And then the end of last year. I gave that up and went full vegan. And I didn't really eat milk products much.
Like dairy in general?
Yeah. Like I had cheese occasionally even into next year, but like it wasn't, I just felt better not eating dairy.
Even then, I feel like you didn't eat it that often. Like when we first started dating, you weren't vegan, but you didn't really seem to eat it too
but
often.
Like for me, a lot of the initial changes of like dropping meat products were more like health based, and then like after, understanding more about the industry, became health and ethical reasons for eating a plant-based vegan diet.
Nice.
So, yeah.
High five. Okay, well that concludes this video. We appreciate you watching us eat food. Isn't that a weird phenomenon? People just watch videos of you eating food. But I don't know, I'm not gonna complain. Gets me, helps me pay my rent. So,
And
all right.
buy chocolate.
Exactly. Okay, well thanks for watching. We appreciate you appreciating us. Okay, thank you.
Bye.
We have to say have an awesome day.
Have an awesome day.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Stay in school, kids. Oh gosh.
You don't know how to stop it, do you?
Where's the button?
It's over here. I'll stop it.